Let's roll.
You old fart. Oh, shit.
Floaty head. Oh, damn it, my chair.
Don't reveal the things that are behind the things. You're cheating. If you ain't cheating, you ain't trying. Welcome back to the Coast to Coast podcast, everybody. Your shows with the hostesses, with the mostesses. Nick Fire. He's having some technical difficulties over there. The old floating head. Watch out. You want to tell the people what we're doing?
Ruining the episode because my chair is showing now.
Your DX racer chair.
It's Halloween, y'all.
Happy Halloween.
Ho, 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 ho.
Halloween episode. Last year, we all agreed, and there's four of us. There's three of us here today. Mary can't be with us today. But we all agreed that we were going to dress up, and who was the only sumbitch that decided to actually go through with it? This guy, yours truly. I was left high and dry.
Well, at least you were dry.
Well, fair enough.
Well, for
Hey.
just gotta say as a to take up for Mr. Nick there, he was going to actually
shit.
dress up, but somebody wasn't supposed to be here tonight.
Oh, yeah. That's right.
This is true. Yeah, last year you were going to be old Greg, if I remember correctly, but that just didn't happen.
I couldn't get it dug out of there.
It is what it is.
Somebody thought they were funny and said, I can't make it. And then 2 hours before showtime said, hey, I'm in, guys.
Hey, I can make it. Let's do this.
So what happened? Why did
And
you
guess
cancel
what?
it?
Now we're here. We canceled it for the so we had an event planned at my place of business where I have my day job. And we were gonna do this like haunted house thing and open it up for the community and all that kinds of good jazz, but the orders came down from way up above and said, no, you ain't. So we had to cancel it for tonight, and then tomorrow night we're just gonna do it for our for our people and our people only. And then I'm not 100% positive what they're going to do over the weekend because, obviously I'm with the family over the weekend. So if they do something, they do something. If they don't, they don't. But tomorrow I'm committed to be at work, pretty much all the way up until about 11:30 p.m., which is fine. It's going to be a blasty blast. I'm going to have fun.
Go to your thing. You're not going to go? Take the family.
What do you mean?
Your Halloween party for work.
Yeah, that's the thing tomorrow.
You're going.
It's not a party. We're doing like a haunted house kind of thing.
Well.
And I told him the other day, I said, well, since we ain't going to be opening up to the community, you want to throw some prosthetics and some face paint on a guy. I'll spook some fools.
Wait. You already got all your limbs. What prosthetic could you use?
Hey, they picked up stuff for makeups and all that other kinds of stuff. Give me a big old long nose,
I was thinking like a third leg or something.
Wiener.
No, I've already got the third leg, but we're good. Anyway, it's like a tripod.
Oh, you said you're never gonna bring up. You said you're never gonna bring up Mr. Nub again.
Hey, you leave the angry inch out of this. I'll leave the angry inch out of you, Farris. Moving on. Y'all, we totally forgot. Like, subscribe, comment, share the shit out of our stuff. Go head down to the link tree, buy some stuff. That'd be cool too. This is our Halloween episode, and we do have certain things that were planned or unplanned and things that we're going to do or we won't. Anywho's, I'm going to let Farris take over, I think. Farris, what the hell are we doing anyway?
We got a couple of articles. So this was something last year that I didn't know about. Me and the wife were talking about last week. It came from our most trusted source ever, TikTok, and it got me digging into it. And it's close to home, literally somewhere in Louisiana. But we'll get to that in a minute. But also I got a story that I forgot to tell last year that I was explaining to Nick that you don't know about, Brandon. And
do tell.
I get the feeling I'm at a fair. All I gotta do is have a pellet gun. I can take care of this problem. Just saying.
Yeah. Can you hit a moving target?
Oh yeah.
We're stupid.
But yeah,
Okay,
we just basically got some Halloween stories and experiences. It's not as fancy as last year, but that kind of thing.
last
Discussion.
year was a blasty blast, though. Last year was super fun. Forget
I remember
about the
somebody
island of
almost wet in
dolls,
his
though.
pants.
I don't want to talk about the island of dolls.
Island
Yeah,
of
that's
dolls.
that's where you almost sold yourself.
Dude, that was creepy. It was just wicked and creepy, and that is the devil's work.
And me and you were
Okay,
gonna
I'm
go
just
there.
saying.
I'd
No, you
really like to
can
bring
go
that up.
there,
I
and I
wish we'd
hope you
bring
have
that
a
little
good time.
section of that episode up for you just to watch it again.
If you make
Maybe
me
you
go
work
by
on that.
myself, I'm gonna nail you a doll head. You're gonna get a box. Go. Oh, what did he send me? And you're gonna open it up, and it's gonna be a
And
haunted
then I'll
head.
just ship it back to that island from whence it came. Hell no.
So, Nick,
Mm-mm.
are you going to do your annual Halloween party again? Is that on
Yes,
the
I
schedule?
am. Saturday the party.
Any,
Nice. You think
any,
your stalker's gonna show up?
yeah, I was going to ask the same thing. It is a family thing, right? I mean, don't leave them out.
Oh, damn.
Farris.
It's a family affair.
But
Having
you,
an
Nick,
affair
Brandon,
with my family.
you gonna take the kids out in a wagon and get some candy for mama and pops?
They're
Because
taking me
that's
out in
who
the
eats it,
wagon.
right? Yeah.
I
Jacob
get to be
is
in the wagon.
super looking forward to Halloween this year.
Oh man, the older they
He's
get,
Darth Vader. He's got a Darth Vader costume.
Nice.
It's freaking awesome. Yeah, he was making the sound of the breathing and
awesome.
whatnot, and then I did my thing, and I tried to, and he goes, "No, Daddy, that's wrong. It's."
Then you just tell them, "I am your father."
It was epic.
What's the little one gonna be?
She's just gonna be a pumpkin.
Oh, pumpkin.
She's a pumpkin.
That's got to be the most popular baby costume, the pumpkin.
Actually, fun fact, not necessarily baby costumes, but I heard this on the radio the other day. And historically, let me just add, no googly machines allowed, gentlemen. Okay.
Oh,
Historically, what is the most popular Halloween costume ever?
Oh, who knows?
Go.
Most popular leftovers.
The Michael Myers thing.
So Nick says Michael Myers is the most popular Halloween costume historically ever. Ferris?
Leftovers.
Ferris said leftovers. I don't leftovers. What the hell?
Wrapped in foil, man. Come on.
It's a witch.
Really?
According to the radio show that I was listening to
Which one?
the other day. A witch. Just
which one?
any which way you want, Ferris.
Oh, okay.
Smart ass. But it's one of those things that kind of got you thinking, because when they asked it on the radio, I'm driving to work, right? And I'm like, oh, that's easy. It's da 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 da. And I can't remember what I was thinking of at the time. And then they go, okay, no, like historically, not just within the last 20 to 30 years, like ever. And then it made sense. It's like, okay, yeah, sure. They were burning witches way back in the day. I'm sure they dressed up as them too. Whatever.
Hey, so you said the new Halloween movie Blue, huh?
Oh my God. Why would you even bring that up? You know what? It's been out long enough now. It's been out a few weeks. I don't think there's going to be any spoilers. We've only got we're down to like one subscriber now anyhow. So spoiler alert, the new Halloween movie, Michael Myers, it's titled Halloween Ends, sucks. It was garbage. I hated it.
Enough.
The best part about it was the fucking ending. Because it was over, not because it was a good ending. That it was terrible. Oh. I happen to be a Halloween fan, right? I like the whole series.
Just not damn.
My favorite one was the first Halloween movie that Rob Zombie directed, which was just awesome. It's still one of my favorites. It's a go-to. But this last one, Jamie Lee Curtis, she reprised her role again. And she was also an executive producer. And it's supposed to be the end, right? Halloween ends. And dude, bro, they spent 75-80% of the movie hyping up this brand new fucking character. It's this kid. He ends up meeting Michael Myers, where Michael Myers has been hanging out, hiding in like this fucking sewer thing. And this kid goes, "Teach me," right? And basically feeds him this guy, and Mike Myers kills the guy, and it's like he's all of a sudden rejuvenated. That was kind of a cool thing, because it's like he got his kill in, and then he's just like all powerful and shit again.
And it sounds like Halloween's got more to go.
Starting over, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
So fast forward like 15 freaking 20 minutes later, that's it. It took forever. The buildup took fucking forever. Anyways, the kid dies because Jamie Lee Curtis's character, Lori or whatever the hell her name is, kills him. Turns out that kid was Jamie Lee Curtis's granddaughter's boyfriend or whatever. And of course, the granddaughter comes home and sees that he's been murdered, and sees her and this and that and blah, 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 blah. Michael Myers shows up. They win. At the end, they drive him to this like auto dismantler yard, and they put him in the car crusher or car chewer upper thing, whatever. It's got the big wheels that spin and chop him up. And you see his head explode, which was kind of cool. And that was basically it. And it was like, y'all could have made this movie and got the entire thing done and over with in 25 minutes. Why the fuck did you spend so long building up all this other bullshit that was unnecessary? You made Michael Myers seem like a puss throughout the entire damn thing. Bro, it was lame. It was, go watch it.
I have an idea for a movie.
I'm telling you, it's terrible. Go watch it. It's bad.
I have an idea for a movie. It's going to be called Walk. It's going to be about an hour and a half long, and it's just going to be a guy walking.
You know what? That'd probably be a box office hit, dude.
That would. Wow.
That would be a box office hit. Everybody be sitting there going, wow, I wonder how far he's gone.
And you'll be sued by a group of paraplegics.
Oh my God. Farris, beans, bullets, and band-aids.
Beans, bullets, and band-aids. That's it.
So I had to. You guys hear in the news how Hocus Pocus 2 came out, and it's getting a lot of slack because people are saying like it's teaching their kids witchcraft or something weird.
I haven't heard anything about it's teaching kids witchcraft.
Yeah.
That's new to me.
Yeah, they had a super, and I say this with utmost respect for those that are super Christian and all that, but Bible thumper that was like actually advocating for it to be banned and all that.
Well,
people are getting crazy.
Hocus Pocus, the original, is like a staple of Halloween. You cannot go through a Halloween season without watching it.
It's funny you said that. Would you like to know what IMDb thinks is the top 10 Halloween movies of all time?
Nosferatu.
Yes.
So what do you think number 1 is? Let's start at 10. What do you think number 10 is? Just give me a guess.
Hocus Pocus.
Halloween Town.
2001, a movie came out called
You're going Disney, bro?
When Good Ghouls Go Bad. That's number 10 all time. Never heard of it.
Never heard of it.
It's a comedy, fantasy, family genre. All right, number 9 is
Frankenweenie.
Close. Monster House.
I was just gonna say Monster House. You didn't let me get it out.
Monster House is number 9.
I'll let you guess the next one. But 2006 this came out. It's of the genre animation comedy family. Number 8. What do you think number 8 is? All time. Number 8. All time.
Halloween Town.
What'd you say, Nick? Halloween Town. Halloween Town 2.
I'll give you a hint. It stars Christina Ricci, whatever her name is.
Casper.
And yes, 1995 Casper family comedy.
Boom.
All right, number 7.
I do love Casper.
Number 7, you got to dig back a little bit more in the years for this one. Not a whole lot.
Okay. Bed Knobs and Broomsticks, or whatever that movie was called.
Beetlejuice.
Yes,
oh,
Nick,
yeah. Was that number 7?
That was number 7.
Nice,
Check
dude.
that out. All right, going back.
We just watched Beetlejuice the other day and let Jacob watch it, and he enjoyed the shit out of it.
What day did you watch
He's only 5. Huh?
When did you watch it?
I don't know, 4 or 5 nights ago.
So did I.
See,
Y'all are
same
freaky. Y'all are weird.
wavelength. Still,
All right.
my brother from
Same
another mother.
same lead star as number 8 on the list.
Wait, what was
Came
number
out
8 again?
1991.
What was number 8
Casper.
again? Number 8 was
Casper.
Casper. 7 was Beetlejuice. What'd you say, Nick?
Addams Family.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir. Ding, ding, ding.
Adam's
The original.
Family. Christina
Well,
Ricci.
actually,
Yep.
Adam's Family Values. I guess that's the
Yeah.
original one.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Number 5 came out in 2007. It's actually listed as a comedy horror.
Comedy horror.
I don't know. I've never seen this
Ash
movie.
versus the Evil Dead.
what was
Shaun of the
that
Dead.
comedies? What was that comedy spoof? Where the guy was in, like, all I remember was like the guy was in the graveyard. Like, he's like an action star, but I don't know what it's called. It had that. Anyway, we'll come back to that. I'll look it up.
Huh.
All right, number 5, Trick or Treat. That's the name of it. I've never seen the movie.
Oh,
Trick or
that's a
Treat.
good. It's a
Yeah.
good movie, actually.
2007.
I thoroughly enjoy watching Trick or
Why did I
Treat
think-
every year.
Now,
Dude,
number-
that kid with the bag on his head is just
He's
fucking creepy, bro.
Creepy.
Was it a comedy? Was it funny? I mean,
It's
was it
kind of
like-
funny. I think
Was
it's
it?
funny.
I think all
I
horror
think
movies are
scary
funny.
movies in general are funny, though.
Yeah, me too. Especially the older ones. Like,
Oh, you
they
just
always go
laughed
up
to
the
try to
stairs.
keep from being scared.
You talking to me or Brandon?
Yep. That you got me. You got me.
So number 4 on the list is, it came out in 1998. It's a TV movie, and it's Disney, but it's
Halloween
not the one
Town.
you think. Hey, yes,
Halloween
it's number,
Town.
yeah. Look at that.
Oh, Nick's
Nick
only
got
said
one,
it
Brandon
like
got
5 times
I
already.
knew it would be on the list somewhere.
I've never seen it. Never seen it.
Did you say
I
that's
don't
number
watch
4?
number
I don't know
4
why
all
it shouldn't be
time,
number 4, but okay.
according to
No,
IDMB.
it's-
I mean, IMBD, whatever it's called.
I mean,
All right,
maybe
number
34, but
number 3, I thought was actually pretty decent when I watched it. My wife loves it. There's a lot of products out there that people wear, drink out of this, whatever. It came out in 1993. It's an animation family fantasy genre.
Corpse Bride.
It's actually
No,
good
that
for 2
wasn't that
holidays.
long ago.
Nightmare
Wasn't that long
Before
ago.
Christmas.
There you go.
Yeah,
Boom, boom, boom.
Nightmare Before Christmas. We watch that every year too. That's one
that
of my
that
favorites.
actually
I
was a
love that
pretty good
movie.
production. I mean, with the
This
still
is
animation and all that.
Halloween. This is Halloween.
I was,
Halloween.
Was
I
that
was singing
more-
Jack's Lament last night. That's tough.
In 93, was that more CGI than still animation, or the
No, that
opposite?
was claymation for,
Was it
for that one,
claymation?
wasn't it? Wasn't it claymation?
So they didn't use really
I
any
love some
CGI.
clay, that's for sure.
All
All
right, number 2,
I thought
Came
for
out in-
sure it was claymation.
1978. It's a horror thriller genre.
19 what?
78.
Oh,
Slasher classic.
Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Nope.
Does it have
19
Gene Wilder in
Friday
it?
the 13th?
I don't know. I don't. I'm not a big Halloween genre fan.
Oh,
Like, I don't really.
okay. Scream.
It's a very
No,
popular
that wasn't
one,
that
though.
long
No,
ago.
that's from 78. I thought Friday the
78.
13th started in 78.
On the cover of the movie, it says, it's got a little tagline. It says, "The night he came home." That helps. It's not a whole
Nightmare
lot.
on
Just,
Elm Street?
Oh,
I feel
think
like
this-
that's too old. for that.
last hint, but I think you'll get it. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, it's got an actress in it with the first name of Jamie. I think.
Halloween.
Boom! There it is.
What?
what the hell?
Number 2.
78?
1978.
No way.
Dude.
It came
Oh,
out in
yeah,
it is
78.
78.
No
Damn it.
shit.
She was.
I didn't
she
realize
was a
it was
looker,
that
man. That
old.
movie. Woo. Just
Dude,
saying.
Jamie Lee Curtis, bro. She's
Yeah. And then to fast forward and see her in
I
True
mean,
Lies with
throughout the
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
majority of her True Lies, hello, the dance scene on in
Mm.
the.
I like her hanging off.
Say
I like her
less.
hanging off the what do you call it?
Mm.
The plane, whatever it's called. All right. So, what do you think the number one, according to IMDb, arguably probably the most understood and cited movie website is? Number one movie, Halloween movie.
There's a couple of them that could be the
Nightmare on Elm Street.
Friday the 13th.
I give you a hint. It's not Edward Scissorhands. That movie kind of freaked me out, though. I ain't gonna lie. That was weird. It was weird.
Yeah,
Edward Scissorhands is a decent movie.
It
I've
was,
always
but
liked it.
it's
I'm
classic
not
Johnny Depp shit, you know.
I'm not a huge Johnny Depp fan, and we
I
just
am.
lost our last subscriber because I said that.
Come on, you have to be after that.
But
that
I do enjoy the roles that he does, and he's very good in those roles. I don't know. I don't know.
Before I reveal this number one movie with Johnny Depp, how is it that he can go through these characters?
Wait, Johnny Depp's a character in the movie?
No, not at all. I'm deviating a little bit.
He said too.
Oh, he's not. He just you brought him up because he was in, Edward Scissorhands. Anyway, what was the guy's name that played Joker, the actor that
Heath
killed himself?
Ledger?
Which one?
Yeah.
Heath
died
Ledger
or whatever.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Heath Ledger.
By the way, Jack Nicholson was a better Joker.
I read, by far. But I read somewhere that Heath had a lot of psychological issues trying to play that part of the Joker. So how is it that Johnny Depp's got to be really messed up to play the kind of characters he has in movies and still be alive?
Like the Mad Hatter.
Now, I know that there's rumor also that Heath had drug issues or something like that, too, that may have contributed.
So does Johnny Depp.
Exactly.
Johnny Depp.
How is it that Johnny Depp can, I don't know, it's crazy.
Because when Johnny Depp's done playing the characters, he kills them off in his mind, I guess. I don't know.
I don't either. Anyway,
I don't know how else to explain it. I don't know.
I'll give you a
hint. I'm going to stick, I think. Oh, you're giving a hint. Okay.
I'll give you a hint. Y'all said it already once, like way back when we first started this. Both of y'all said it.
I'm gonna stick with Nightmare on Elm Street.
What do you think, Nick?
Wait, we both said it?
Yeah, y'all both.
No,
you
were the only one that said that.
We both said it.
Mm-hmm.
Halloween 2?
originally came out in 1993.
93. Before Christmas was 1990. Nope. It can't be that one too.
Nope.
I don't know. What is it? I'm curious. I want to know.
The most watched every year per poll, I guess, done by IMDb.
Jurassic Park.
Is Mr. Holland's Opus. No, I'm kidding. Hocus Pocus.
Mother cupboard.
Oh, duh. See? That doesn't surprise me. That doesn't surprise me though.
We should have known.
This thing coming out, this article coming out most recently, that doesn't surprise me at all. I don't.
Now, have either of y'all seen the new Hocus Pocus 2?
No.
I literally just said I watched it.
Yeah, we watched it too. What did you think about it, Nick?
I had to watch it to see what they were complaining about.
And what'd you think?
It wasn't horrible, but I didn't see what the whole trying to ban it was all about.
Let me ask you this. Do y'all feel like it held true to the same quality as the first one? Or are y'all of the mind that
in and of itself is a loaded question. Because
the part I thought was weird was how the girl like became witchy and like that was weird.
I didn't mind.
Spoiler alert.
I didn't mind that. They had to pass the torch, so to speak. Book needed a new, master or whatever the hell you want to call it. Anywho's, I've heard a lot of mixed reviews on Hocus Pocus 2 as well, and I think where people fell short in the movie going or movie viewing experience is they've hyped up Hocus Pocus for so long because that was from our childhood. They were expecting it to be this way. No, it had to be a completely different story. It had to go in a completely separate direction in order to bring it to a close. And they did a great job, I thought, of actually bringing it to a close, especially at the end when everything that went down at the end went down. I don't want to be a huge spoiler on it.
So the disappointment overall could safely be said that it's a product of our own expectations.
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly. 100%.
I have 100%. A lot of times people don't like something. It's usually because of their own expectations. They build it up too high in their head.
Oh, themselves.
Yeah, that's like the new Avatar movie coming out. I love the first Avatar. I'm not a
It's
big.
taking forever to freaking come out.
So did the
Oh,
first one. The first one was in
yeah.
production for what, 56 trillion years?
Yeah,
I mean, come
come
on.
on now.
Well, I'm not gonna get hyped up about
I
it.
can't wait for that, dude. I am
Me
so
neither.
stoked that I saw. I'm not
It
a
better be
huge
good
go
or
to
I'm
the
gonna be
movie
pissed off.
theater guy. Oh, I'll bet you it's gonna be good. I'm not a huge go to the movie theater kind of guy. I
Is that
don't
James
do well
Cameron that
with
does that?
crowds. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I don't do well with crowds. I don't do well with people behind me. I do not enjoy the movie going experience for the most part. I will go for certain things. You know, my wife and I, we saw Maverick in theater when it came out. It was a good flick. But Avatar, when it came out, bro, I saw that in theaters 7 fucking times. Thrice in 3D.
3D would have been
It was
cool.
awesome. It was, oh, dude, the 3D. Oh, it was badass. And we also own it. I haven't seen it in about 56 years, but you know, we own it.
Brandon only goes to the theater for them skin flicks.
Yeah, Avatar. Watch out.
Oh my
I had
goodness gracious.
well, I had an ex way back in the day that kind of ruined movie going experiences for me when she forced me, and by forced me I mean forced me to watch the very first what's that fucking Twilight movie.
Yeah.
3 times in a row. We went from one movie theater to the next, and then that was I said I'm not watching this again. We've watched it 3 fucking times today.
It's kind of like you and the vaccine for me. It's like I never watched it. I cannot bring myself to watch that shit.
I can't believe you just brought up the V word.
No, I didn't.
We're gonna get pulled.
Hey, Farris.
We gonna get pulled.
Hey, Nick.
Tell Brandon about your Haunty McHaunting story you forgot about.
Yeah, dude, you started with a story, and then Nick and I got into the story, and then we got into the game thing, and then I still want to hear your story.
Definitely gonna do that. Okay, so this was probably 3 years ago, I guess. So prior to our last episode, obviously.
Yeah,
and
cool story, bro. See you later.
I didn't even think about it. Hey, I'm not married. I didn't even think about it. And love you, Mary.
Damn,
and
you went there. You know she's gonna see it.
But I probably should have, because it was actually so. For those of y'all watching that doesn't know, I'm more or less a
asshole.
Yeah, when it comes to talking about paranormal and things like that, I'm like super science oriented. Like I'm gonna research it and find it out, investigate. There's got to be a reason why this thing moved or whatever. That kind of mentality. Anyway, so I'm also the type of person that when I was in the house with just me and my kids were there every other week, I would spend a lot of time alone. You know, if anything moved, y'all are killing me with this shit. If anything moved in the house, I moved it, right?
Right.
Especially when my kids weren't there. And so I know, me being OCD and all that, most everything stayed in its spot. And one afternoon I got off work and I was on the phone with a bunch of folks on a group call, just chatting it up, you know, playing around, whatever. And I remember walking in the house and I had taken an old cast iron kettle or whatever it was off the refrigerator that had been there since I moved in. Okay. It was already there. And I moved it to the table because I was placing some items on the refrigerator that was more important for me to reach, for like lunch bag, thermos, things like that. And there wasn't enough room. So I put it on the table, kind of a decorative thing, before I went outside. And when I came back in, it was back on the refrigerator right between the items that I had put up there.
So who was in the house and moved it?
Nobody else was there. I was the only one there. So I asked myself, did I move it back because I didn't think it looked good or wasn't in the right spot? Or I said, no, there's no way, because me being OCD, if I place something, I'm like, nope, that's not going to work. And I immediately move it. But I was satisfied with where it was at, right? Where I placed it on the table. But then an hour or so later, I walk back in, it's back on the refrigerator. I didn't touch it. I didn't touch it again. It's probably still sitting there, as a matter of fact. And I have since moved out of that house.
No, that's fucking creepy.
Now, the background of that the reason I can almost admit that another dimensional paranormal entity intervened in that situation is that my landlady at the time, years prior to that, her husband passed away in the hospital, not the house, but in the hospital. And the deep connection to that is they rebuilt that house from the stud. They rebuilt that whole property. So it was like their property, right? It was like his property. He loved that place. Gotcha. So it's actually not a scary thing for me. It's like, that's kind of cool. Like, it's like I moved something that has been there for years and it returned to its spot. If you want to believe that.
He wanted it to go back to
maybe. I don't know.
Nope. Still nope. Freaky.
Nope.
Mount Freaky Deaky. Hell no.
What does it take, Farris? Does it got to pick it up and hit you in the head with it?
There again, I think I have enough enemies in life that I would probably be able to find somebody that actually did it. I don't know.
Oh, really? What, were they like this? Oh.
I see your hat.
That kind of looked like a hat vagina for a second there.
Look at, you can see what I would look like if I didn't have a huge long beard.
My God, he has a chin.
That is a mugshot. Anyway, I got
Nick, how much would it take? How much monetary value is your beard worth? How much would it take to get you to shave that thing off down to just bare skin?
$1 million.
How many dollars?
No.
You wouldn't do it for $1 million?
No.
No.
Would you rather shave your beard or
like deja vu.
Wax your balls?
My beard.
Well, I already waxed my balls. So
you freaking
squeak,
psycho.
squeak.
He's got to keep it clean for when the gerbil's keeping him company.
Nair, not a sponsor.
Oh, Jesus.
Nair.
I got another top 10 list for y'all, and it's really for the kiddos.
Oh, okay.
Of Mary and Lord.
Hopefully there's no kiddos watching, but you know how you never know.
G-rated, Nick.
Yep. Well, this is definitely G-rated. So top 10, based on Forbes magazine website, top 10 candies at Halloween time.
Are we going to start at 10 again?
Yeah, I'll start at 10. I mean, you can try to guess if you want. What do you think number 10 is? The 10
candy corn.
See, candy corn was what I was going to say.
I think you Googled that.
First thing that came in my head when he said
how would I didn't you dude, I gotta look at the keyboard to type shit.
I don't know. You got
Thunder Thumbs over there. You got magic quick.
Candy corn's the worst. That's why I said it first.
You be quiet, Brandon. Nick, number 9. What do you think it is?
You can take candy corn and stick it up your ass.
So much for G-rated.
I hate candy corn.
So do I. It sucks.
A nice little ball slide to go up in there because you shaved it. Anyway, number 9.
Oh, Nick, you go number 9.
Number 9. Top 10 candy?
Yeah.
Circus peanuts.
Circus peanuts. No.
What are those things they come in the little clear plastic thing? Sweeties or whatever they're called?
The Smarties.
Sweet Tarts?
Smarties. Thank you. Yeah, Smarties.
No,
I like
Tootsie
those.
Pops.
Tootsie Pops.
Tootsie Pops is number 9.
I'm a little confused with that.
How many licks does it take to get to the center?
Now, I don't know if they mean the actual popsicle or the actual wrapped candy. I don't know. Just Tootsie. I guess popsicle. The little pop.
Well, the Tootsie Pop is the lollipop with the Tootsie Roll in the middle of it. Yeah. I like Tootsie Pops. I wouldn't put them at 9.
I wouldn't either.
Put them like 7.
Some of these I would definitely move down.
7, 6, maybe.
Are those things made out of kids' toes?
What?
Maybe on Doll Island.
Parents call their kids' feet. Oh, look at the little Tootsies.
Yeah, they don't say Pops.
Oh, Tootsie Roll. Tootsie Rolls. I see where you're getting at. Go to bed already, Nick. Good Lord.
Number 8. Give you a hint. What you eat when you got an attitude, according to Martha
Snickers.
White. There you go.
Look at under the
Hangry.
demon on Brandon's shoulder.
Hungry?
You don't want that as a
Angry.
conscience. Number 7.
Three Musketeers.
This is the candy you basically would swap Tootsie Pops for, so keep that in mind.
Blow Pops.
Nope.
Damn.
Oh, damn. You said it while I was going to say it. Okay. Not blow pops. You'd swap it for a lollipop.
Nope. Hershey Kisses.
What? Why would you say you'd swap?
I don't.
Oh,
No, you said you would take Tootsie Pops at number 7. That would push Hershey Kisses down to number 8. I disagree with that.
Oh, I got you. Okay. Well, who gives out Hershey Kisses?
I don't know. That's what I was
at Halloween, though. That's more of a Christmas kind of candy, I always thought.
Maybe they're trying
that
to.
makes a lot more sense than
little
Hershey Kiss makes more sense than toss salad, doesn't it?
A lot more sense.
God.
Number 6.
Next.
Nick, you're finally gonna get your kid ingredient in this one.
Coffee.
Y'all ain't gonna
crisp.
get it. No. Needs to be though. Needs to be 1 or 2. Sour Patch Kids.
Oh shit! I love Sour Patch Kids. I like those sour gummy kind of things.
I don't. I'm not into
Really? What's wrong with you?
Yeah, I don't like anything gummy.
I used to like those warheads back in the day too.
That's funny you say that. Number 5.
He don't like
Warheads.
gummy until he gets a Hummer from
Sour
one of
heads.
those old ladies. No
Nope.
Lemon heads. I'm not listening to Nick no more. I'm just gonna keep throwing shit out there. Shit.
The little candies that are in the
Caramel.
box you could buy, I think at the
Sugar
theater,
babies.
but they also come in little packages.
Dots.
Hot tamales.
Oh, hot tamales are the shit. Yes.
Lemon head. Baked beans.
No, you just said hot tamales.
Oh.
Have you not had a hot tamale candy?
Yeah. Mike and Ike.
Oh, they're deep in that cinnamon.
Good and plenty.
Hot cinnamon.
Laffy Taffy.
Number 4.
Laffy Taffy.
This one I'm very picky on the flavor of. I think most people are. There's only 2 flavors that people really like.
Licorice.
Starburst.
Starburst. There you go. That's it.
Oh, is it Starburst?
Yep. Number
Was it
4.
really?
Alright.
I was just
Yep.
being an
So,
idiot.
what's your favorite flavor of Starburst?
I mean, if colors are
Nick,
flavors,
what's your favorite color Starburst?
Pink.
Yeah. What's your favorite color?
I think it's strawberry, right?
Same.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is, but
I think
pink's
it's
the
strawberry.
best.
I think the red
And
is
then
cherry.
red.
Yeah.
Red's the
You can
second
keep
best.
you can keep the yellow and the orange. I'm not too. The yellow's okay. The lemon's okay, but
Nope. The yellow and the orange can go fuck
y'all.
themselves.
I'm gonna tell
I
you a
think
secret.
pink and green. I can't remember what colors are.
Nancy is an amazing mom, and
Yeah.
she gives her kids everything before she takes it herself. But when it comes to Starburst, she picks all those out and gives the kids the rest of them. Just saying.
I can't blame her. Can't blame her. By the way, we're talking about the original Starburst, not the like tropical
the
flavored
original
type stuff. Yeah.
This just says
Yeah.
Starburst, so it's like all kinds, I guess, just in general, but based on the list. Number 3.
Pink.
The name don't make sense because if a starburst, it wouldn't be a square. Just saying.
What the hell? When was the last time you slept? 3 days ago? You're delirious, buddy.
Number 3. What do y'all think?
Number 3.
Caramel.
Give you a hint. Good one too. Candy coated chocolate.
M&M's.
Bingo. Said it first. Brandon's like, damn it.
Peanut
All right.
M&Ms, by the way, are the way to go. Regular M&Ms, garbage. Peanut M&Ms, yes, please.
Peanut
All day,
M&Ms.
every day.
Yep.
So number 2 is like the Superman to number 3. Like number 3 would be Batman, the M&Ms. Number 2 is like Superman.
Peanut M&Ms.
No.
Oh, the Reese's
Skittles.
Pieces.
There you go, Nick. He got my analogies.
Skittles. Okay, I got you.
I mean, you know the
I
difference.
gotcha.
Like the little back and forth with Superman and Batman, right? You
Yeah,
know,
yeah,
so I see.
yeah.
That's how I connected. Like M&M's, is Batman, and Skittles
I
is
see, yeah.
Superman because like takes the rainbow, it's all happy and everything. Superman's like goody two shoes, and Batman's over like fuck you.
I
Taste
see.
the
I
rainbow,
see
damn
what you did there.
Yeah, you like that. All right, number one. What is the number? And I totally.
Reese's peanut butter cups.
You got it right. I totally disagree with that. I do not. I
Love Reese's cups.
cannot. No.
You say Reese's, Nick?
Yeah.
Reese's.
Reese's.
No.
Reese's.
Reese's.
Reese's peanut butter cups.
Reese's.
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 Reese's. Reese's.
I love
There's Reese's
Pieces.
or Reese's.
Reese's
Reese's.
Pieces are the shit.
Oh yeah, that's
Reese's
my movie
Pieces
theater
are
thing.
garbage. Reese's peanut butter cups are the shit.
No.
Reese's
Disagree.
Pieces are the best
2-1.
ones. Then when you get the peanut butter cup, it's got
Wrong.
Reese's Pieces in it.
Wrong.
Hell to the yeah.
Wrong.
We're gonna need our viewers to chime in and comment, y'all. Y'all need to tell us which is better, Reese's Pieces or Reese's Cups.
Reese's
Bro, I
Pieces.
told you we already lost that one viewer because of what I said earlier.
Well,
Reese's Pieces are trash, by the way.
No, you're crazy.
No,
Crazy.
they're terrible. They're terrible. I would rather eat black licorice than eat Reese's Pieces.
ooh,
And
black
I'm not
licorice.
exaggerating. I'm being dead serious.
Love black
I happen to also kind of enjoy black licorice, but I hate Reese's Pieces.
So
How
this
can
brings
you
up
like Reese's peanut butter cups but not the Reese's Pieces? That don't make sense.
this brings
Because
up a
it
good
tastes
opportunity.
nothing like a Reese's peanut butter cup.
Because it's not. It's Reese's Pieces.
I know, and they suck.
They're the shit.
Yeah, they taste like shit. You're exactly right.
Speaking of shit, I have some crow to eat. If y'all want to hear it,
Did we do number
okay.
one
So the
yet?
the last time,
Yeah, Reese's peanut
Cup,
butter cup.
Oh, okay.
which I disagreed
Reese's
with.
cup.
So the last time we had this heated debate, I think it was over, like either over or under toilet paper placement.
Oh, yeah, it's under.
yeah.
So I'm gonna eat
It's
crow
under.
a little bit.
You gonna
We don't
tell
own
me
a
that I'm
cat.
right?
We don't own a cat, right? That was y'all's defense. Like you got a cat that's gonna sit there and paw that thing. It's just gonna
And it's
all
just gonna
unroll.
go.
You go
But
under.
we do have a
Also-
5-year-old who likes to play with that. So I now put it upside down.
So
There
you
you
go
go.
under.
Yeah.
See? Attaboy.
I still believe it's not the correct way. I mean, but still, out of
But
necessity,
it is.
I fixed
It is.
it.
is. It's
No.
the only way.
Here.
The only way.
Brandon, why don't you tell us about this this main topic thing we got right across?
Oh,
I-
you mean the
I-
thing that we started to almost talk about an hour ago that we
Right.
never got to?
But first, we
about
might want to
the
sell some products.
Yeah.
That's
Good
a
idea.
very good idea.
Yeah.
If anybody's made it this far, enjoy this commercial from our sponsor,
right
us.
here. I hope you liked it.
Wasn't
That was
that
quick.
awesome?
Wow. You
I'm
know
gonna
what
give
they
you some
say?
yoga pants.
Did you give yourself enough time to find that break? We'll find out. Here's
You know what?
another opportunity.
Watching that, I really need to buy me another cup, another mug. I really do.
Oh, dude, my
Yeah.
mug's got a crack in it, bro.
Y'all both. Mine's perfect. Y'all's is broke. The hell's wrong?
My
with you?
coffee cup has a crack in it now. That sucks.
Reminiscent
It
of my
doesn't leak
bank
or
account.
anything. It's still totally fine, but it's got a crack and it makes me nervous whenever I use it. So I haven't used it in a while. Makes me sad. But yes, to get back to what Farris was alluding to before the commercial break from our sponsor, us. Farris, you wanna tell the people what it's about again? I got the article in front of me. I'm ready when you are.
Well,
But
all I
you
want
were
to
the one that
say,
started to introduce it. I
all I
figured you
want
could
to say
finish.
about it is that it's close to home. Literally, it's a Louisiana um, urban legend, I guess. Really, even though it's, I guess, was true or still is, but nobody really. It's you just got to read it. It's weird. It's different. Just came to my attention about a week ago. Didn't even know it existed. And I'm not one of those that goes around and finds haunted places or does the whole haunted house typically. I don't mind it. We have a really good one about 40 minutes southeast of us, or northeast, I'm sorry. It's a big thing. It's everybody goes to it. It's really cool. It's really done well from what I understand. Never done it, but this one kind of stuck out. Me and my wife were like, we never even heard about this before. Anyway, that just sets up. You want to go in and tell the viewers what it's all about.
Yeah. Farris sent us an article here written by Mr. Joel Forelli on April 13th, 2021, just to throw credit where credit's due. And it says this Louisiana destination will make you crazy if you go there, because apparently there's a shack called, quote, the Devil's Toy Box in Louisiana, and people who go there supposedly lose their minds. Ooh.
Nick
All
would
right,
be
here we
safe.
go. Yeah, I know he's already crazy. So
You lose
the
your mind
Devil's
if you watch
Toy
this damn
Box.
show.
Hey, watch the show. Buy some stuff from the commercial. The Devil's Toy Box is an urban legend that savvier horror fans will recognize as the inspiration for the infamous Lament configuration from Clive Barker's seminal Hellraiser series. Though in reality, the titular box is not a toy at all, but rather a small room where the floor, the ceiling, and the walls are each composed of one giant mirror. Ooh. So far, it doesn't sound too creepy or too crazy. It goes on to say, according to the legend, if you stood inside this mirror room alone for too long, supposedly the devil would show up and steal your soul. In most versions of this story, he did so by flaying you alive. Now that is creepy. The article continues. I mention all of this because about 2 weeks ago, I got an email from an 18-year-old girl located in northern Louisiana who we'll call, quote, Aaron, parentheses, the specific town where Aaron lived shall go unnamed for reasons that will soon become clear. Sorry, Nick wasn't floating head over there. Anyways,
distracting.
I know, right? Next paragraph. Like a lot of places, the town where Aaron lived had its own annual haunted house attraction that went up every October. The attraction was called Farmer Graves Haunted Orchard, and in years past, it had been every bit as thrilling as the name had suggested, which is to say, not very. So for Halloween 2014, the owners decided to spice things up by building several new interactive installations, of which included a windowless shack called the Devil's Toy Box. This shack housed a small room composed of large wall-sized mirrors. That's how Erin heard it described anyway. She had never been inside the toy box herself. Farmer Graves closed less than a week after opening that year, a result of the numerous people who had to be hospitalized after going inside of the Devil's Toy Box attraction. Erin didn't get a chance to try out the box for herself before the closure, but she had heard countless stories about it from her classmates at school. Apparently, no one could last longer than 5 minutes. That's what she said, inside the room. Sorry about that. There was even a large timer set up beside the building that showed the current occupant's length of stay under a second clock displaying the longest recorded time up to that point, which maxed out at 4 minutes and 37 seconds before the attraction finally closed. The man who managed to last that long was a Mr. Roger Heltz, aged 52, father of 3, had been reduced to a wide-eyed mute, and to this day, he still has not said a word.
Ooh.
Watch out now.
So what happens if somebody locks the door
creepy.
and you just can't get out at all and you're stuck in there?
So there's 10 pages of this article. It goes on and on and on and on and on, and I would love to read the whole thing, but we don't have time. If y'all want to see it, it's from thoughtcatalog.com. https:// THOUGHT catalog CATALOG.com.
You can also
Go
find
check it
it
out.
on Freak Lore, FREAKLORE, all one word.com.
Or search the Devil's Toy Box on TikTok.
Do that too.
Yeah.
Why do we get so much of our stuff from TikTokies?
The way it is.
We do. I mean, I think it's one of those things, dude. TikTok kind of has taken over the world, I believe. It's
Personally,
insane.
for me, it's a lot easier to and this probably isn't for everybody, and I'm not knocking anybody's intelligence, but if you're able to separate reality from fantasy, like I can when it comes to news and opinions and all that stuff, it's got to be really easy for me to separate the two on TikTok. You know what I mean? Because I do a lot of research too. I do some digging, and for me, it's both. It's comical, it's informative, it's a lot of these things that you get when you go, like, for example, when you go like a news source, we get so tired of being lied to that it's fantasy. Some of it's true, like the basis of the story, but most of it is just an agenda driven thing. With TikTok, it's a tabloid, right? For the most part. And you're watching it for entertainment, but then every once in a while you get something that's like, hey, I want to look into that. And you start digging. It's like, they're telling the truth. It's there, you know?
Yeah.
Because they cite sources.
There's a whole bunch of shit that we could talk about that would get us pulled from the old mighty tubes, if you will, of you. That is actually legit, but you know, we just can't speak on it. By the way, Nick, I keep looking over there at you and the background that you got, which is me, because my background is you. Look at all that hair.
Yeah,
poor man's Fabio.
You shaved again, didn't you?
Look at this.
Yeah, why don't you just shave it?
I got no hair. I'm bald. We had a crazy hair day at work as part of Spirit Week for our student body, and I shaved all of this and left the sides kind of long and sticking up for crazy hair day. I won.
Oh, you look like that.
Where's the
you look like
picture?
the boss man for George Jetson. What was his name?
Oh, I can't remember.
Oh,
I know what you're
Sprocket,
talking
Mr.
about.
Sprocket.
I'm seeing it. Yeah. Let's see.
Well, she told me if I gave her a Hershey kiss, I could taste the rainbow.
Gross.
Wow.
All right, I don't know if you'll be able to see that.
Wow.
There you go. There it is. Crazy hair day at work the other day. Look at that.
Yeah, that's Mr. Sprocket right there.
There you go.
That was a good time. Let's see. I got another one. Boom.
Wow.
Wow. You look like a dude that works at the DMV.
It was fun.
It's one of those things where it's like
well, it's only for one day, so whatever. I wore a hat. I wore a hat for most of the day, and when my boss, who's my boss is the boss of the place, he he called me out in a meeting in front of all of the leadership team. And I took my hat off with authority and I tossed it down on the table. I said, ain't nobody here.
I know one thing. If you rock that hairdo all the time, you're never going to get carded.
That's probably true. But no, I told him straight up. I said, ain't nobody here as dedicated to this as I am. Straight up.
Well,
I win.
I win.
I win. I don't
He
care
likes to
what
win.
anybody says. No, it was a good time. It's been, dude, this week at work has actually been really fun, believe it or not, which
That's
is
nice.
which is rare for me to say. Because usually my days are super crazy stressful and I'm like running around like a chicken with my head cut off. And that hasn't changed. I'm still running around like a chicken with my head cut off. But it's been really fun because we've had some awesome freaking events this week. We're going to have some awesome events over the weekend. And I'm going to dress up in a Halloween costume on Monday when I go in there. It's going to be a good time.
Why do they call it dress up when you're not going to wear? Are you going to wear a dress? Why do they call it that?
Well, I mean, you saw my Halloween costume last year. It might as well
Pretty
have been a
much,
kilt.
yeah.
Pretty
Look
much
like,
just wearing the same damn thing I wore last year. Okay. I'm lazy.
You stepped
Plus,
off
I
a
kind
set
of
of
curious to see
Game
if
of
it'll fit.
Thrones.
Yeah, I ain't got the hair for it this year though, so I'm gonna have to figure something out there. I might just
You could be Odor.
bick it. You know,
Hold
just
on.
take it all the way
Hold
down
on.
to the
Hold on.
skin. Just
Hold
go
on.
Nick.
Hold on.
Hold on.
Hold on.
So
You know
Have y'all
the
seen the
older-
spinoff of that?
No,
the
not
House
yet.
of Dragons.
Haven't
Yeah.
seen it yet.
Yeah. Britt and I are watching it.
Really? Is it any good?
I'm like 3 episodes behind her though, so don't spoil anything, Farris. I ain't caught up.
I'm like 2 episodes behind because I've
I
been
haven't watched
pretty busy
it at
with.
all.
I
Well,
need to
you should
get
watch
caught
it,
up.
Nick.
I'm watching these things and stuff happens. What do you want?
Yeah, and then you lose internet for a week. No big deal.
That sucks. Dude, but
Whatever.
I got a freaking badass router system now.
Oh, did you
He's
get
bragging about
another
it
new
earlier.
one?
Yeah, it was my modem burned out. I just bought that damn thing months ago.
Yeah, it wasn't that long ago.
No, it wasn't fair.
Stop breaking shit.
Well,
Well, gents, happy
hello.
Halloween.
Wee.
I had fun.
Don't forget to
Good
spay
time.
and neuter your
That
pets.
was a
I like
nice-
being a floating head.
That was a
I
nice
think it's
last minute. I guess we're gonna do the show. I was watching TV and just chilling.
It's fun being a floating head.
Well, I commend your dedication, Nick.
Hell yeah.
My
And guess what? Now you get to go to bed.
No.
What do you He's
No,
the
I'm
headless.
headless.
He's the headless Nickman.
The host of Coast to
Hey,
Coast.
he's actually no Nick. Look at that.
Actually, if you move your body to your left, you could kind of have my head on your shoulders.
We just gained 15 followers because it improved. Look at that.
Put his head on my shoulders.
And we just lost all of the new followers
This
again.
show sucks.
Well,
Well,
since it's so bad, do the thing. You do the thing. I did the
like,
thing.
subscribe, comment. You can you've never liked stuff you don't really like just to be nice. Come on.
Why wouldn't they like this?
I don't know. It makes no sense to me.
I mean, we told them to like this in the beginning. We told them to like it at the end. We've told them to subscribe, and ain't nobody subscribing for shit. Just listen to the words, people.
Yeah.
It's not hard. Follow directions.
Yeah.
If y'all don't listen to these fellas, I'm gonna get Lou back on this show.
You're gonna get lube?
Fuck.
What's he gonna do with the lube?
He said Lou.
Ask your balls.
Lube.
We
Thought he said,
don't.
I'm gonna get lube.
Lou.
We don't get followers. I'm getting lube. And with
Is this
that,
thing on? All right.
also check the link tree, please.
See YouTube, we're making a shout out to you there, Mr. Lube Tube.
Oh man.
Wow.
You crazy.
It came off
Well,
the rails.
gents, it's been real. It's been fun. It has been real fun.
Have a safe Halloween. Eat a ton of candy till you get sick. Don't bite into any razor blades. Be good.
Steal some candy.
Yeah.
Yeah. From
Peace
your own
out.
children.
Yeah. Steal it from your own children.
Well, yeah. It's called dad tax, bro.
Dead tax.
Anyway. Thanks for being here, y'all.
Later.
Peace.